If you got 15 minutes, I'm going to show you a sweet and spicy tuna stir fry that's crispy, saucy, and packed with bold flavor. And the best part, you don't need anything complicated. Just a few simple ingredients and one quick technique that makes all the difference. So let's get it started, shall we? Quick heads up on what makes this one different. We are marinating the tuna first, then frying it so it gets this crispy outside, and then tossing it in a sweet and spicy sauce that's basically soy sauce, ketchup, chili flakes, and sugar. Sounds simple, tastes incredible. First, let's talk about the tuna. You can use fresh or frozen tuna for this. If you're using frozen, just make sure it's fully thawed and patted dry. Now, cut the tuna into bite-sized cubes. Not too small, you want them chunky enough to stay juicy inside. Now, let's marinate it. Add the tuna to a bowl and season it with some chili powder, turmeric powder, black pepper, salt, lime or lemon juice. Mix everything real well so every piece is evenly coated. Now let that sit for about 10 minutes. This step adds flavor right into the tuna, and it makes a huge difference. While that's marinating, let's prep everything else. Grab an onion and slice it. Cut your capsicum or bell peppers into strips. For the garlic and ginger, you got two options. You can finely chop them up or crush them using a mortar and pestle. If you want a stronger and more intense flavor, go with crushing. Now let's make our secret sauce. In a small bowl, add soy sauce, tomato sauce or some ketchup, chili flakes, black pepper, sugar, and mix that together. And that's your sweet and spicy sauce. It's simple, but it works perfectly with the crispy tuna. Get a pot and heat up some oil for deep frying. Once it is hot, carefully add the marinated tuna cubes in batches. Don't overcrowd the pan or the oil, or they will steam instead of crisp up. Fry until golden and crispy on the outside. A couple minutes per batch will do the job. Once they are golden, pull them out and set them aside. We will use them later. Look at that crust. That's exactly what we want. If you want a lighter version with less oil, you can also pan fry them instead. Just use a bit more oil than usual and make sure it's nice and hot. Now, in a separate pan or wok, add a little oil. Once it is hot, add your ginger and garlic paste. Let that cook for about 30 seconds until it's fragrant. And make sure not to let it burn because burnt garlic is bitter and we don't want that. Next, add the onions and the capsicums. Stir fry on high heat for about a minute. You want them to soften just slightly, but still have some crunch. Now, bring back the fried tuna. Add it straight into the pan, give it a toss, and pour in your sauce. And this is where everything comes together. Stir fry everything together for about a minute. Make sure the tuna is well coated in that glossy, sweet and spicy sauce. Also, make sure not to overcook at this stage because the tuna is already cooked, we're just bringing everything together. And that's it. Turn off the heat and you can finish with some chopped spring onions if you like, but it's optional. Look at that. Crispy tuna coated in rich, sweet and spicy glaze with just the right amount of crunch from the vegetables. Serve this hot with some steamed rice or even with some noodles. Before you go, let me quickly share a few tips to get this perfect every time. First, don't skip the marination. It builds flavor from the inside. Second, don't overcrowd when frying. That's how you get that crispy texture on the tuna. And third, don't overcook after adding the sauce. Just a quick toss is all you need. If you enjoyed this recipe, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more quick and flavorful meals. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.